That is the moment a 42-year-old woman was rescued 222 hours after being buried under the rubble of a collapsed building in the devastating earthquake that hit the province near the epicenter in Turkey. The workers could be seen applauding and embracing each other. In another miracle story, a 77-year-old woman was rescued from the rubble in Turkey's Adıyaman after over 200 hours.
Alabiliyor musun? Çekebilir misin? Çekebilir misin onu? Neyse o uç tarafını kır. Hadi senden taraftaydı. Ufak ufaklıkla. Çok iyi.
Authorities now say the focus of the aid effort has shifted to helping people who are struggling without shelter or food in the bitter cold. But rescuers who've been working without batting an eyelid are still pulling survivors from the rubble more than a week after the quakes hit. Empty buildings with their walls ripped open and piles of rubble showed the power of the devastating quakes. In Turkey's Hatay province, half of the buildings have either collapsed, been heavily damaged, or need to be demolished quickly. The disaster on the 6th of February, with a combined death toll in Turkey and neighbouring Syria exceeding 41,000, has ravished cities in the two countries, leaving many survivors homeless in near-freezing winter temperatures. With trucks, tents and some supplies, a group of volunteers set up mobile clinics in Syria's Jandaris in the hope of providing basic medical services to quake-stricken residents. Like every other sector, health services have been hit hard by the quake.
عندما بدأت عيادتنا في تخديم المنطقة هنا كان الوضع الطبي سيء جدا، ولكن خلال 24 ساعة الأخيرة بدأت المنظمات تتوافد بشكل أكبر تقدم الخدمات الطبية، ولكن لا يزال هناك فجوة، والفجوة بشكل أساسي هي فجوة دوائية وفجوة في المستهلكات الطبية.
After more than a decade of bombardment, dwindling international support and a crippling economic crisis, Syria's opposition-held northwest was already barely hanging on when this calamity struck. And then the earth rumbled early on the morning of the 6th of February, sending multi-story cinder block houses tumbling onto the heads of residents. The complex politics of humanitarian assistance in Syria's opposition-held northwest left many war-weary citizens there fending for themselves.
بس ظلت العالم نهارين ثلاثة، العالم تحت الباطن، ظلت عالم 4 أيام تحت الباطن، طلع هيك ما تقدر تشتغل شيء، الإيد ما بتساعد، ويعني وراح لنا عيال، أخوي وعياله وولاد عمي وعيالهم 25 واحد.
Earthquake survivors in Iskenderun are being treated in a ferry boat after the Istanbul municipality transformed it into a medical clinic. And not just adults, the children too seemed anxious, worried about whether another quake could hit.
They talk about earthquakes. They make blocks and bullets, and they said, "Is this okay for earthquakes and it's stable?" Or they said, "No, it's not stable for the earthquakes." Or they play with fire stocks, and they said, "Okay, it's going to the earthquakes. We have to go to the earthquakes quickly."
The long-term mental health effects can only be understood with time as people process trauma in different ways.